alright, sus. Well, that's hard to it's hard to call you sus, considering I'd call half the people in the game sus. Kazuichi, sus. Fuhiko, sus. Gundam, you know, actually he's not sus. Well, he's not sus yet. Maybe it's because I'm biased. I like Gundam. And we just swapped to what's his face? We swapped to Nagito for this part of the investigation because we're trapped and can't reach the other side. Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? That stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about? Seriously? You don't know? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. The false humility of Nagito. Well, the obsessive humility of Nagito. I feel like he's downplaying himself, but he might actually believe it after having said it so many times. BB's linked our Discord. If you want go live notifications or a random discussion. What kind of game is this? Who knows? This is a visual novel. You haven't actually. I can't tell. You probably played this. This is a visual novel. Murder mystery. Basically, we have a bunch of teenagers trapped in some environment. In this case, we're all trapped on a series of islands, and we're being held here. And the goal is that apparently, if you can kill someone and go through an entire class trial with nobody figuring out who it is, and you're not convicted, you're allowed to leave. So basically, the villain's going to apply a ton of pressure to these teenagers. This time, he's like locked them in a house, and they have no way of telling what time it is, and they're also not being fed. So you know, you got starvation kicking in. You got weird clocks, and he's also forcing you to do exercise here and there. And eventually, someone's going to snap. Someone has snapped, and one of our good friends, Nekomaru, recently died. So currently, what we're doing is investigating. We're trying to figure out who the killer might be, gather all the clues, and we'll be shortly proceeding to a class trial, where all our characters will discuss it, present evidence, a little bit Ace Attorney-like, the investigating, and the trials have a few more minigames associated with them. Yes, not Nekomaru. He's now Mekamaru, as he was injured by the person running the games, and reassembled as a cyborg. Well, and now he's dead. So how someone managed to kill him, we still don't know, because he's tanky as fuck. He literally got shot by an RPG 5 minutes after being mechanized and survived, so he's pretty tanky. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. A ring? What the hell? The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. As I went down the hall toward the lounge... Oh, interesting. Fuhiko's playing with the clock? Or set an alarm or something? It's set to 5:30. Interesting. This ruckus. It's louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. The rumble was the pillar? Yeah, we're pretty sure the rumble was a pillar falling over for some reason. Presumably knocked over with a hammer, but that's just our guess. Our good friend Gundam, the guy in the scarf, is like your classic Chuni, who also really likes hamsters. Yeah, Chuni Gundam's our best character depicted here. Alas, the waifus are all on the other side, trapped on the other side. And half of the best ones all the best ones are dead. There's a couple alright ones though. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's the clock! It's clearly the clock. It's not me. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know, man. I'm in the middle of doing that. We played Will, A Wonderful World. No, I haven't, my friend. And that's when the sound finally stopped. Okay. That totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now. My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance. Hiko, was this not your doing just now? Why would anyone do something so childish? They're not hamsters, the four dark devas of destruction? Yes, that's true. They merely take the form of small animals. They hide their power. Alright, you must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seem to get there pretty fast. I didn't rush over here, I was at the lounge by coincidence. Okay, okay. Coincidence. So what's Will, A Wonderful World? Another visual novel? What? Do you doubt me? Whatever, I don't give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m. Thanks to Fihiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep. Whines so much. What's that sound? Ah, that was the rumble. Okay, their alarm clocks went off at around what they think was around 5:30. What they think. Remember, they don't have any access to the outside. They have no phones. And their sense of time is intentionally being deprived, so we don't know if it's actually 5:30. Oh, okay. Earthquake? I do not feel like it shook. There's no way this building's gonna collapse, right? It's really fun. Will, A Wonderful World. Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's on the desk behind me. Whatever. Will, A Wonderful World. I'll check that out, my man. Might give it a run sometime. Kazuichi, stop clinging to me. There are a lot of visual novels that give you choices. This one's fairly linear, though. But we played the first one before this, and I think there was only one choice that mattered. Like, obviously you'd get game overs, but, you know, game over's not really the same as a different story path. Yeah, lots of visual novels have branching storylines. Pretty cool. Sounds fun. If you say it's good, I'll check it out sometime. See if I want to play it later on. I got a fairly substantial list of visual novels to play, but I'll definitely check it out. You still have to play Clanad. Oh, I hear Clanad's really long. It's a good story, but man, those eyes still get me. Those eyes are just painful to look at. I see, so you're the one who's clinging to Fihiko? That's not the important part. No, it's important. He's clinging to him. Okay, he makes you feel safe. What happened afterward? Did you guys just separate? We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened. Not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. Yeah, that's been a recurring theme for this last night. It was, I think, 2.5 days since anyone last ate, so I can imagine feeling pretty fucking weak after it's been like 2.5 days. I see. We said now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person. Who are you talking about? Me, of course. What? Isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm that was so loud everyone else came out of the room. And the same goes for the rumbling noise you guys heard after that. Cool. Better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us. Of course I'm not. For now. Right. So Nagito's whole thing is that he thinks he's inferior to everybody else and literally volunteered to help everyone with their murders. He's actually fairly intelligent and helps you solve some of them, but he always says stuff that makes him sound extremely sketchy. Including, you know, oh wow, I seem suspicious. That's interesting. Here he's making himself seem suspicious. I think the first trial, he literally tried to bait himself as the killer and get himself executed. Fun times. Just for now, so it's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise came after. That is relevant. We have a sequence of events. Now then, how do these stories relate to this case? Okay, we got the wall clock. Now, Monokuma did say that no one showed up on time, so there's a good chance the wall clock time was changed. What's the wall clock say right now? This is the clock everyone's talking about, right? I never knew this clock had an alarm function. I mean, it's got alarm bells at the bottom, right? You'd assume so? The time is set to 5:30 a.m. That probably means something. Okay. I'm gonna talk to everyone, because I haven't touched everything. You haven't played the whole game? Do we take your time with it? Probably play it next time? Nice, nice. It said you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain to me in a little more detail? I was so hungry yesterday I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to check on the clock in the lounge. Okay. Turns out I was totally off, still around 5 a.m. And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. I knew something like this would happen. I would have mustered the strength to follow him. Why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no reason, and waited for him to come back. And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Until just now. Now, from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up? What? Was I right? Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. Sorry. You're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. That can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead. Alright, so he claims he was in the lounge from 5:30 to, or 5 to 5:30. I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting a grasp of the situation. I put the events in chronological order. Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to first floor. At 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. After that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nekomaru died when we heard the sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi? Alibi? When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? It's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi. Can't argue with that. Interesting. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. Okay, so there's a reasonable chance that one of them is the killer already. At least that's what I'm thinking. One of the guys is probably the killer. Either that, or it wouldn't make a lot of sense for Nekomaru to just walk straight down. All the guys are on one side, all the girls are on the other. If there's a reasonable chance that the alarm was a thing to give everyone on the guy's side an alibi to make it more difficult to determine who's the killer. That's what I'm thinking the alarm was set up for. Or at least that's my first thought. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding the rumbling noise. Rumbling noise, though. Did something heavy fall or something? Based on what everyone told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means? Haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh, you're still here? What's the elevator specs? I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. So Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. These guys can't access the murder scene as the elevator is busted and the access door is unavailable, as the door needs like a button to be pressed and it goes through some security nonsense, and the button's broken. So what should we do now? Well, there's something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I want you to investigate. What? What is it? The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after you heard that, a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense. Why? I'll tell you later. He's investigating the clocks to determine if they're the same time, right? Fine, why are you asking me? You could investigate it yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator's fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore. What? What? Anyway, I'm counting on you. Bastard doesn't make any sense. Now, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their stead. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be us going to the deadly game room. Okay. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall, just in case. Might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. By the way, I still think living in here... Screw starvation. Living in an environment that looks like this would probably make me murder someone. It's actually just painful. Merely existing is agony. Alright. There's the door. The Strawberry Hall door leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it'll open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is also barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go through the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems super suspicious, though. The killer's intent. I can only think of one explanation. Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime. Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah, for sure. They're afraid the Chuny is going to leap to some conclusion about dark sorcery and otherworldly powers being involved, and not the coordination efforts between two groups of people, each of whom have half the information. Strawberry Hall's button has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. That will be relevant later. I need all the bullets. Well, actually, that's not true. We don't strictly need every bullet, but I'd like most of them. What does Gundam have for us? Okay, he's repeating his dialogue. They wish to prevent me from going to the crime scene. Yep, same dialogue. Okay. No new dialogue. No new bullet. We're probably not getting anything new from Kazuichi. I pressed the button next to the elevator. The door should open so I can ride it. Nothing happens when I press it. It looks like it's definitely broken. What are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you can see see that silver cover under the button? Looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it and messed with the settings. The cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to do it unless they had some kind of tool. Are there any tools in this building? There shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with a tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. Ah, it's the control panel on the Grape House side that's broken then. The one on this side isn't broken. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus, the elevator's stuck on the Grape House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person to use this went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Hey, I don't have time to talk. You hurry up and get away. Jeez, I'm trying to repair 30 tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. You don't have any tools. Why don't you use this? Eh? A multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? How did it be before I even arrived at the 4th island? We're going to explore a new island. It's essential to bring this equipment, right? A guy like you's been wondering of the dangerous tool this whole time. Is something wrong? It's nothing. I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? In exchange, I want you to do something. What? The multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator's fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What the hell for? To be honest, there's something I still don't understand. Where are Gundam's Dark Devas? Sincerely praying they haven't died of starvation. Poor hamsters. Regarding the structure of this building. Ooh, interesting. Please. We need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. So, he's suspecting that maybe they're not actually adjacent? Okay. I don't really get it, but as long as I'm checking a compass, I don't mind. I'm glad. I'll leave the rest to you. Okay. So, the existing theory, the elevator's been added truthful. As I thought, there's no mistaking it. The elevator and Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses, which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. Should still be at Grape House, but it's too soon to form an answer. It won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Alright. So I think it's suspicious. So the current working theory is that this leads... This door over here leads to, like, a central room, which then leads to where all the women and our protagonist are. And the elevator is supposed to be the main way through it, as, like, they both can't... You can't stay in the middle room. I'm thinking he's suggesting that maybe the middle room moves, and they're not actually beside each other. I think that's something they suggested. Yeah, they normally come out when he goes full tuny. It's true. So, with the compass, he's predicting that the elevator actually, like, changes direction at some point, rather than going side to side, because the two buildings have perfect symmetry. He's thinking that maybe it, like, goes to the other side, and this is actually, like, a second floor, and maybe the middle moves up and down or something. I'm guessing that's what he's having Kazuichi test. Alright, final dead room. The elevator's a train. Final dead room. Only those who win the life-threatening game contained within will reach the Octagon. And inside the Octagon, the ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there's no weapons anywhere in this building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. It's all the more reason why I should go. Alright, the fearless Nagito. Okay. What have we here? So this is the final dead room. It feels a little eerie. I hope I don't get scared. The door locks behind us, I assume. But the door just locked? I see, the door is designed to automatically lock. It's not... I would have turned back if it stayed unlocked. I thought the door finally opened. Now it's locked again. Oh, it's Monomi. I'm sorry. I figured you'd turn up since I haven't seen you in a while, but I never expected to see you here. Nagito? Why are you in such a dangerous place? Same to you. Why are you here? I heard the pottery discovery announcement. I thought something happened in this room. And you got locked in when you came inside? A fool from head to toe. I truly am ashamed. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. In your way? The life-threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way. Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? Besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake. You're wrong. You know it's not trash at all. There's no such thing as a human being who doesn't deserve to live. I know I'm being the heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. Are you sure you're not just excited? You know, isn't it exciting to think I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope? Now, put this so-called life-threatening game. Alright. Okay, we're playing an escape room. Alright. That's a new one. Nagito, if there's anything you don't get, just ask me. By all means, I'll help you and make sure you get out of here. Bring it on, escape game. That sounds like something a teacher would say. I shouldn't expect too much from her. Okay, weird interface. They, like, cut out the bottom, like... I can't actually move the mouse further down here. Alright, presumably we're picking up some items. Alright, interacting with things, metal bars. You know, we have a problem. These iron bars are completely blocking the door. As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape from this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing an escape game, I've prepared a shortcut. What would you like to do? Would you like to take a shortcut and bypass the riddles? Fuck no. I'd rather suffer. Okay, escape room. What do we got? A computer? A laptop. Looks like it's on, but it's locked, so I can't really access it. Doesn't look like you can input the password. How are we going to turn it on? Alright. 1, 2, 2. How do I... This must be the unlocking device for the iron bars. 4-digit passcode. I have a secret plan. If you input 9,999 combinations, it'll open eventually. Oh, that's not a good strategy. There doesn't seem to be any buttons for inputting a password. There are lights, though. Looks like it might be under this lid, but it doesn't seem to open. Not just that, what's the red light on top of this device? Okay, it's like 1, 2, 2, 4, 8. It looks like it's doing... Okay. Reset. 3, 1, 2, 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 8. No, that would be too high. That would be 12. I can't do that. It's not binary. The red lights mean something. I don't know if I have enough information to solve that puzzle. 8. That'd be 11 in binary. That doesn't make sense. It could be 3. It could also be adding numbers up. We'll see. 3, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it's doing 3, 1, 2, 2, but 3, 1, 2, 2 seems like an unusual password, as presumably this allows you to input 0 to 9. I would guess 3122, but it might be a hint for something else. The position might matter though, because if you notice, the last 2 lights, they do the right side, then they do the left side, which means that the location of the number of lights might matter. Which is why I did like binary, but when we get to like 8 and 4, which doesn't work, 12 isn't really a number, and the last 2 here, that would be 3, which sort of works, but like 12 doesn't work. Maybe it's like some addition, subtraction. I'm gonna guess... Oh, how do I... Right, back. I should actually use the back function. Okay. The number 6 is carved here. That might be relevant. 6, 7. Ooh, another 4-digit passcode. Okay, we have numbers on the walls. 3, 6, 7. Watch the news. Monokuma doll. A second door? Is that the entrance? That's the way we came from. So there's a secondary door. Presumably opens if I do this. Here, let's see. I thought we quit Zero Escape. No, we're playing Zero Escape 5. Interesting. The coat hanger relevant? There's one coat hanger hanging in the closet. It might be useful, so I should grab it. Yeah. It's an object we can interact with, so... No, we can't actually use tab to identify objects. Alright. There's something written in blood of the black cloth. I'm seeing if it memorizes. It looks like the number 5. These blood symbols alone don't make sense, but maybe they combine it with something else? Okay, so nothing else useful here other than the number 5. We'll keep the number 5 in mind. So 5, 3, 6, 7. Interesting. We have another keypad here. A Monokuma Plushie. That's a big plushie. Oh, it's like a Tickle Me Elmo. If you touch it, it says Monokuma lines. It looks like the plushie talks when you squeeze the tummy. Life-size Monokuma now for the special price of only $10,000. Whoa, an advertisement. Alright. A bed. There's something shining under the bed, but I can't reach it. It looks like the bed's fixed to the floor. I can't even move it. If only we had something thin and long. It's made out of wire. If I straighten it out, it'll become a thin stick. Oh, we don't have a way to straighten, do we? Or perform actions in this game, or in this mini game. Okay. Oh, there's a 4 there. That's a 4, right? Something written in blood on the 4. The number 4. A different symbol. What does it look like for Japanese people? Like, for instance, a symbol you see often on maps. North? It's a compass, right? It might be a compass. It might be a compass arrow pointing north. So maybe we do 3, 6, 7, 5. Maybe we do 3, 6, 7, 5. It's pointing this, so it's not pointing down, it's pointing towards us if we assume it's an arrow. So it would be like start with that number and we do clockwise because we're lazy. 3, 6, 7, 5. Watch the news. Alright, let's see if that's... It says watch the news in blood. Ooh, I get cursed just by looking at it. That's a secret code, plus it's a pretty common one. What's your code? You happen to know what it means? It's a common riddle. Watch the news? That's a common riddle? Alright, apparently it is. Following the line? Oh, it might be a pattern following the line. Up, over, left. Or over, this way. So it could be like this, right? You're thinking like this? I was thinking start this way and guess. But it could be start here and go... In which case we do that. We still don't know how to input numbers though, so it's not super useful. Let's have a look at this. Can I do anything with this? A 4-digit code, but it looks like you can change the numbers with one. This time around, let's try 9,999 combinations. I'll leave the mindless work for you, Monomi. I'll decline as well. Okay. The password to open this, I have a feeling the hint is close by. Oh, I didn't... Okay. Which number would you want to try first? Try and something. Back. Okay, we're gonna start with we can start with what? 7, 3, 5, 6. Let's try 7, 3, 5, 6. Let's see what happens. Not the right one. You don't know something, don't overlook yourself. Feel free to ask me anytime. Okay, that's not it. Let's try 6, 5, 3, 7. 6, 5, 3, 7. It also might be attached to the watch the news. 6, 5, 3, 7, I said. Okay, we're not gonna read that dialogue again. The news. Interesting. Okay, what else we got? 3122. Ah, we could do the lights. We can try the lights. I don't think that makes sense, but we can try that. Nope. Okay. I don't think that's quite the right answer. I mean, they could be altered by like going 2, 3, that way would be 5. It could be like rotate all the numbers by themselves. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but it could be something. Could be like add these two up. We'll see. I'm gonna look at the other side first. What do we got? TV? This television looks broken. Okay. Drawer 1. It's locked and won't open. Okay. Flyers, useful or something. Okay. We got flyers. What else is in here? Some kind of password. Uncompressed password. So SM, 4 digits. The first letters of the days of the week are probably the password. Yes. Yes, that makes sense. Sunday, Monday ends in Saturday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Makes sense to me. Thanks, thanks, Monomi. Dude, it's that simple. It's possible, though. What is this horizontal slash? Oh, it's the horizontal slash. Alright, guys. I'm a dumbass. Don't you tip? Couldn't that be a 9? You underline these, right? You don't typically overline them. You typically underline 6s, right? I have dice with me. It's a 9, yeah. Why I said I'm a dumbass. I got dice on me. Yep, you underline them. So that makes things easier. We'll try our numbers again. 7, 3, 7, 3, 5, 9. We'll do the coat hanger flyers thing in a minute. 73, 59. Let's confirm one more time. The letters news show the direction. Oh, northeast, west, south. It actually just told me. I was gonna say 70. 3, 3, 9, 5. Is it 3957? Yeah, it's 3957 then. Yep. Okay. There you go. A digital camera and a USB stick, huh? Obtain the USB stick. Obtain the digital camera. Looks like there's no battery in the digital camera. But we have like a USB stick that might function as a key. Oh wait, battery. Okay. Can I use the pliers? Is it impossible to use these to force open the iron bars? No, I wanna... There we go. Use. Use pliers on hanger. Obtained wire. Perfect. Alright. We'll go do the bed now. We have a camera now. We are as useful as Prompto now. Is there something thin? Is there something thin and long? Yeah. No, go away. I don't want it. There we go. Use on bed. Here we go. Obtained desk key. Maybe we can escape with this, Nikita. Who the fuck knows? Probably helpful. Alright, use on desk. Oh, apparently you have to do it here. Okay. Scissors, if you use these to cut the iron bars. You're joking, right? Or is that supposed to be an indirect hint? Oh, I'm sorry. Obtain scissors. We have scissors. I think I know what we're supposed to do with these scissors. It's alright. I'm gonna slice up Monokuma. This plushie, if it's talking, it's powered by a battery. No, we cut the plushie. It's powered by a battery, which might give us a battery for the camera. Now, you might say, it seems incredibly unlikely that a camera would share the exact same type of battery as a plushie, but it's game logic. Alright, let's try cutting it open. Yeah, I didn't need any grannies. They cut it open right away. Ah, so there was something. Obtain batteries. Perfect. Use battery on digital camera. Now we can use the digital camera. You cannot use this. USB stick in the safe shaped like a key. You might be able to unlock the laptop. Oh. I was thinking USB and camera so that you could use the camera to get a clue. That also works. I need to right click and left click. Pretty straightforward this game so far. Just I thought it looks like I was able to unlock the lock with this USB stick. Now I need to put in the password next. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password. I got it. The first letter is the day of the week. Tuesday. Alright. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Error. Oh, I was wrong. Dude, it's that simple. No, it's... Can I just put it in myself? I wonder if there are any other hints. Okay. It's suggesting there's another hint. The television's broken. I doubt we can fix it with the pliers. Can we use this as an antenna? No, okay. The Monokuma doll is dead. This door is open. Another clue. I want to look at this again. I doubt the scissors work. Can I use the pliers? Oh. It's obviously impossible to use these to force open the bars. I don't want to do that though. I want to open the panel. What's this red light on top of the device? That's what I want to know. No? Okay. It's still asking red light. It's still hinting. Okay, can I use this? I should check the picture on the camera. Alright. It looks like a photo of a space poster that's on a wall somewhere. Ah, perfect. So we're going to do the planets. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Curious. A restricted number of planets. I wonder what it means. S, M, V, E, M, J, S. That's conveniently 7, by the way. That's 7 objects. S, M, V, E, M, J, S. Also looks like our clue. So it's V, E, M, J. The answer is V, E, M, J. Alright. Pretty straightforward. Based on the memo and the picture in the digital camera, the answer must be... Wait, really? Did you make sure you put it in correctly? Oh, maybe it's all of them? Okay, based on the memo. I put in the last 4. Let's see. Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. There we go. Is this Othello? Othello is a square grid. Unlikely. We have a map of numbers. We have a map of numbers. Okay. So here's where our answer is. Wasn't there a 2-1 split somewhere? Oh look, there was a 2-1 split somewhere. These are inverted, aren't they? Is this Othello? No, it's not. Okay. Do I seriously not have a pencil? A paper? Oh, I have a pencil. I don't have paper here. That's silly. Here we go. Alrighty. Time to memorize the positions of these. I need to know the first one. That's the only one I don't have off the top of my head. Alright. This one, this one, this one. Okay. Oop, I should write that in the right order. Okay. Let's go look at our number table. Jacob 35 bits, green 12k. What a jump. It is quite the jump. Alright, so since there is a 3-1 split, I think the colors are inverted. As there's only, or sorry, a 2-1 split. There's 3 with a 2-1 split, but there's none for light on. So it's probably black is on. Black is on and white is off. As there's no other way to fit those numbers in correctly. Make sense? We're gonna go with it, because that's the only way that works. And I'm going to start with assuming that it's like top is left, right is bottom. So I'm going to look at this and I'm going to say, well, the first thing is going to be a 2. And then we're going to go over to a single 1 here, which is going to be 4. And then 2 on the right, which, ooh, or wait, I did that wrong. Okay, a single on the middle on the right, that's on. Ooh, that doesn't work either. Let's reorient ourselves then. Okay, if we have a... This doesn't match up with any... Or the first symbol doesn't match up with any of those if they're on, so it has to be an off. Which means it has to be this way. Which means that's a 2. That means the next one is illogical, as it doesn't match. That's weird. 2 would be the first number if we assumed that, like, dark was on. If dark is off, then we don't have an answer. Maybe there's some math involved? Potentially there's some math involved, because I want to say 4, but 4 doesn't work here. If I reverse it and maybe say 4 is the number, so like we're going bottom up. Going bottom up, 4 is the number, then we'd be just as stuck. Curious. Because we'd need one where just the middle was... We need one where just the one of the 2 center columns is black and everything else is white. We actually have 7 is the only one with 3 lights. That's peculiar. Okay, so what? How can we move these around? 4. Let's see, there are 4 lights, so we do 4, 4, 3. Okay, what? There are how many of these? Maybe it's like this? No, it doesn't make sense. There's duplicates. It's not horizontal and fooling us. That's a peculiar setup. It says all black going right to numbers. All black is 0. 1 at the bottom, is that 2, 3? It's just gonna be a binary code, isn't it? Right, this is just binary, but I still can't put in numbers. Although if I make that assumption, then I can just fill in. That still makes the first symbol 11. That doesn't make any sense. Did a really good job with that solution. So the answer is a horizontal line with 5, 7, 8, and 9, giving us these 3. Giving us these 3, then the solo, then these 2 on the left, then these 2 on the right. Very interesting. I probably wouldn't get that. Right click, use. Here. Five, 7, 8, 9. Look at the pattern. Delete the 6. 5, 7, 8, 9. OX, OO. What? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's not worry about it. We'll move on. OX, OO is not 5 in binary, though. It's also not 9. Imagine each number is a stick. Oh, we'll find it. I'll look it up later. It's kind of confusing me right now. Right, looks like we cleared it. As our powers combined, we were able to clear the life-threatening game. I mean, I asked for the answer there, so I don't really feel like I cleared it, but okay. Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not open? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? What do you mean it won't open? Are you serious? It's not opening? Didn't I just tell you that? Not just the exit, even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Is there any chance the thing I found earlier was just joking around? Seems you have something on your mind. When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter. A letter? Thought just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. The excuses, show it to me. It's this. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you can obtain the right to participate in the life-threatening game. About the life-threatening game, it's life-threatening roulette. It's life-threatening roulette. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. What? What? We're playing Russian roulette now? Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. I see, so that's what it meant. What does it mean? It means the game up till now, we're just the opening act. From this point on is the real performance. What? Life-threatening roulette. That's probably like Russian roulette. Oh, Monokuma. See, a gun came from out there, which means I have to use that to play Russian roulette, right? Russian roulette? Does Monomi know what that is? Allow me. You can't, no matter what, it's too dangerous. Monomi, there's something I want to ask you. In all honesty, I don't understand the rules of Russian roulette. If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder and spin it. After that, point the gun towards you and pull the trigger. You can't do that, there's a 1 in 6 chance you'll die. 1 in 6 chance, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Is that rule really okay? Huh? I mean, if there's only a 1 in 6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? Shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun and use it while there are still 5 bullets loaded? If you do that, there'll be a 1 in 6 chance of success. That would definitely make it a more thrilling game. What are you saying? Let's give it a go. Oh, hold on! You know, what are you doing? I'm playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's a 1 in 6 chance I'll survive. You can't. Please stop. It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. What an absolute lad. He's like, I'm gonna play Russian roulette. 1 bullet, boring. 5, that seems reasonable. If I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance, he said, what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can call that talent. I'm the ultimate lucky student. I need to survive here. Isn't that right? Please stop. Click. Click. That sound right now. That was the door unlocking, right? It looks like we finally cleared the final dead room. Scared of you, Nikito. Really? Really? Well, let's go to the octagon. Should be just beyond that door. Alrighty. So this is the octagon, huh? What is distorted here? Congratulations, Nagito! He's here. Congratulations on clearing the final dead room. And you even challenged yourself with the highest difficulty with a 1 in 6 chance of success. I have a modest present for someone like you. Now then, this first. Is this the Future Foundation file? Didn't we already guess this when we were at the roller coaster? Think of it as an extension of that. Extension? What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and 1 more special prize. Here you go. It's crest. Is this Hope's Peak Academy's? That's right. This file contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak. Meaning they're profiles you don't even remember. Our time at Hope's Peak Academy. After all this time, I still can't believe it. You mean the matter concerning your stolen school memories? I mean, a no-good person like me actually spent time with everyone else here at Hope's Peak? That's impossible. That's true. How did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for being in the presence of such greatness. Whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all. Oh, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it, it's up to you. Thanks, I'll take a long look at it later. So if I look at these profiles, I should be able to find out what Hajime's hidden talent is too. He'll probably be happy about it. Someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? Well, I just thought it was ironic. And if everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student profiles. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? Well, it looks like things are going to get interesting. Yes, Nikito, you might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you planning? What's written in there? Anyway, Monomi. No cheating, you haven't reached the end yet. Huh? Oh, you haven't played Russian roulette yet. But Nikito already did it. No. No. Get over here, Revenge of the Final Dead Room. Coercion! And there we go. In the end, I still don't understand what Monokuma was talking about, but for now, I'll leave this file for later. First, I need to investigate the room. It's not like I know how to get out of here. Can we turn around? Okay. We got the Final Dead Room. We got weapons. Weapons for days. Firearms, handguns, an RPG, grenade launchers, nothing that looks like the ultimate weapon, a minigun, 2 miniguns, even. What's this so-called ultimate weapon? On the rack, axes, swords, hammers, metal wires, all sorts of items that use weapons, but nothing that screams ultimate. Where is the ultimate weapon? Frags, maces. What's out the window? A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? It looks like there's some kind of hidden meaning to it. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly towards the window. And then the moment I peeked out the window, what is this? What I actually saw outside the window was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside the window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. Oh, it's not telling us. How rude. Alright, what's in the fridge? A refrigerator? Here. I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see, poison's stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. Let me select this thing. It's clearly interactable, right? There we go. A door on the floor? Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No. What lies beyond this door? Oh, things are getting interesting. Amazing. As expected in a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the Final Dead Room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop, but he won't tell us anything. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. Oh, I know now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Thanks to the window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone else, but before I do that, I should take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy, that's important. I cautiously opened the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. What? It's not going to tell us? Mystery? Hey. Can you hear me? Oh, it's Chiaki. Hajime, can you hear me? I'm sorry, did you say something? It's been 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial. Maybe you should call them one more time. Are you even listening? I brought that up because I'm really worried. Chiaki being cute. Chiaki's pouty face is super cute. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Right, I'm worried about them too, so let's try calling Strawberry House one more time. Yeah, it's a great idea, I think. Nagito, how did you get here? Trapdoor, right? Huh?
Yeah.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Hey, look, it's the character we've been playing as for the last hour and a bit. Nagito, why are you here? I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance added to the truth bullet stuck in your handbook. Interesting. So the hatch leads to greenhouse. Interesting. Because we're thinking someone's already been in the final dead room to get the murder weapon. Interesting. It's a grape-themed telephone. There's a strawberry button instead of actual phone numbers. Just as I thought, it's definitely connected to the one Strawberry has. Can we not call them? Answer me seriously. How were you able to come to this side? Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. Oh, there is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could. I'll give you the details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned the result of his investigation of Strawberry House. Elevators added to the truth bullets. Okay. We're getting the truth bullets from him. Strawberry Hall button. Nagito's testimony. Or Fuyuhigo's testimony, my bad. Nagito's, of course, the guy in front of us. The wall clock. Well, I guess those were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard the rumbling noise, too. What about the wall clock alarm going off before that happened? The fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting. Also, one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. What? You did the life-threatening game?
Yeah.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended in some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? A game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. You really did it? So that's how you're supposed to play it. Would have been fine if I used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinders. That's how I did it. You had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. Oh, I'm still alive after all. The only thing good about me is how lucky I am. What's wrong with this guy? That's what I was wondering when he loaded 5 bullets. I knew it was strange from the start, but for him to actually do something so suicidal, he's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. One of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Wait, move back and forth? Where would you have been able to do that? How? Hajime, you've been repeating yourself over and over. It's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty, and I obtained an amazing prize as a high reward. The Future Foundation file? Yes, a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation. There's even more detail about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. The killing school life? You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Bakyu was a student who participated in it. Yep. Even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings, who was the killer for each incident. I found it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people I don't even know. Besides Bakyu, of course. And it's just as I thought, Bakyu is the Bakyu we knew. However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there were similarities between the killing school life and the killing school trip. Oh, similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place. That is peculiar. The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. Wait, what? They're actually drawing this parallel? And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. That's right, all our murders are mirroring it, which is weird. What do you think about these strange similarities? Yeah, that's fucking weird. But why are they intentionally giving us that information? Like, I thought it was weird, but I thought they did an alright job executing it that it didn't really matter, that they kind of replicated the theme, kind of. So why does Hajime think it's associated to this game? I can't think of these coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives and driving the murders. are you trying to say? By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school was apparently ruled a suicide. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So that's what he's going with. The first, even if you're alone, I'm not gonna look into Discord right now, BB. I'll do that afterwards. I didn't ignore you. Welcome back, Xenon. The fourth murder was ruled a suicide, so it's possible this one's a suicide? Is that what they're getting at? Huh? Nagito has got some very interesting information. Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just want to tell you guys the truth. Are you sure you're not trying to confuse us? Your complaints never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't even tell you anymore. I even learned what your talent is too. Oh, oh, the file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. The seal. Yes, indeed. Hope Speak Academy School Crest. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about it. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine? Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information? Quite troubling you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent. But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope Speak Academy? In a way, it's just as Chiaki said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were a reserve corps student from the reserve department. What? Unlike the primary department for the main corps students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're a substitute or second string. Even then, it's just in name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope Speak Academy's revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Oof. Second string? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You only have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Through this, the symbols of hope can be raised. Which means you're a stepladder, but you should feel honored. An average, talentless human can be put to use for those who are known as mankind's hope. Oh boy. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined to. Did you admire Hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that. I want to become Hope. That's what you're thinking. Just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. The moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy you couldn't see that? Oof. That's quite the insult, Nagito. Damn. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You have no talent whatsoever. That's quite a, Yeah, we just got verbally eviscerated. Damn, that hurts. I have no talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. I'm sorry for you. You're shocked to learn you were the only one who didn't have a talent. But still, think of it positively. It looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. What do you mean? And if it's not Hajime, who in the world could the traitor be? Survivor of the previous killing school like the Q would have been the most likely candidate. But that's impossible. You listening? There's no need for you to listen to this. Oh. It may be important to talk about who the traitor is. We need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Besides, you can't survive the class trial. Everyone's going to die together anyway. It's true, right? If that's the case, would the traitor be among us? Killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about. Oh, it's fine. I'll stop for now. So you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. Means you must have gone to the Octagon, right? Are you curious about the ultimate weapon? Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe it didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What? I'm the one who cleared the room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again? Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since it began. No matter how many times must I repeat myself, I want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon. I suppose I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie, there's no way that's possible. Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive. What? Fine, I understand. Now's no time for us to be fighting anyway. You won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating McMurray's case? Better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon. You're right, I haven't even seen the crime scene. The guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the site any moment. While we're at it, I'll go on ahead. Hey, Hajime. Okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekomaru's case now, right? It's true, I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important, right? Yeah, we're relieved to hear that. Let's get moving. You're right. I should just forget about it for now. I need to focus on Nekomaru's case. Get back to Nekomaru's investigation too. We know what the class trial starts with. Alright. So, it's hinting we should go downstairs. Can I go upstairs? Yeah, for an ordinary student, we're carrying the fucking class. Are we sure we're an ordinary student? I'm checking to see if this is any missing items. 4 there. 4 there. 4 there. Looks like everything's together here. There's nothing missing. That could be the murder weapon. Okay. I was thinking that would have been the. I was thinking the murder weapon might have come from there if it didn't come from there, from the first room. I think that would have made sense. Have a missing item there. Alas, it. Hello? There? Oh. The stairs were camouflaged. Everything is so grape flip. Really? It's dying? Oh, that's not good. Oh? My pet snake's abandoning me, and it wants to give me something. Monocoins, Ramune, coconut juice. Thanks. I guess. Thanks. Even if we're sometimes a moron, we usually solve these cases. You're absolutely right. Usually we've always solved the case. When everyone else had crazy tunnel. I've returned from the depths of hell. Gundam, welcome back. Hey, sorry, really? Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right? Are you even listening to me? I'm trying to stand out here. More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look at that matter I asked you about? Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think the compass might be broken. I didn't ask for your opinion. Tell me the results. Well, the compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding the elevator. 180 degrees. Interesting. The needle rotated 180 degrees, but the orientation reversed. Just as I thought. Huh? What do you mean by that? The building's geometry is not what we thought it was. Obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now we should go investigate Nekomaru's body. Okay, so they leave it and turn left. Leave it and turn right. How does that orientation work? Interesting. The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nikito, what do you know? How much do you know? He knows way more than everyone else does. Kazuichi's account add to the truth bullets. Okay, so let's think about this. What orientation could this be? Oh! I get it. They're stacked on top. They might be stacked on top of each other. Because we leave and go right, they leave and go left, so... We leave and go right into the room, they leave and go left into the room, so... That might be a reason? Yeah, I think this time we're at a slight disadvantage in terms of information. Kumar, are you serious? I don't know who did this, but it's pretty fucked up. It's not the time to get sentimental. Come, we need to hurry up and investigate. We already investigated everything we can here. Oh, you haven't. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan's no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy. But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right? Is that true? Are you gonna do disassemble Nekomaru's body? Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already? Through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. You have a touchscreen PC? Oh, nice. Perhaps you don't want to know, Kai. Maybe you don't care what happened to Nekomaru. How do you accidentally buy one of those? Aren't they pretty expensive? You suck at using your brain, and you really want to know who the killer is? Try not to interfere so much. Wow, he's gotten really arrogant all of a sudden. That's weird. Come on, Kazuichi, what are you standing there for? Fine, I'll just have to do it, right? I know I said I want to see his insides, but like this is too much. Are you guys feeling okay too? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nikito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently since he found out I have no talent, but yeah, he's super arrogant for some reason. Seems like that's not entirely the case. He's actually just being a complete dick to everybody. Mostly because he's probably the only one who knows everything. He's a little bit arrogant, thinks he's got something over on someone because he's finally useful. His attitude to someone else is strange, but why? Alright, let's look at the body. It's not the time to look away. Kazuichi, disassemble the body. I clicked the body. Do I have to click Kazuichi? Alright, here we go. We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're going to find out the truth behind this case. As he forced his voice through his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where'd you get that tool knife? Oh, Nikito gave it to me. He said he already had it before we went to the amusement park. So Nikito did that too. It's like Nikito has full control of the situation. It looks like damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stop functioning. Yeah, we can kind of see that. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke? For now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chair, so that should help us learn something. Oh, we can see what time it is when he died. If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. He didn't do much for us, but I guess that works. Apparently Kazuichi finished disassembling Nekomaru's body. Alright, well, we're checking it out. Let's do that. We can see the clock in his chest. That's probably the most important thing. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. Clock's alarm timer added to the truth bullets of your handbook. 7:30 is strange, yes. Because the previous clock said 5:30, but I'm thinking the clocks might have been changed. We should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 a.m. for Monokuma Tai Chi. Yep. The clocks have been adjusted, I'm positive. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. Monokuma, or Nekomara said, this is a highly efficient radio clock. Radio clock? 7 o'clock that receives radio signals, so it automatically updates the time at fixed intervals. Simply put, an extremely accurate clock. That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so it cannot be adjusted. I've become a Time Lord. Even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body. What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this. An accurate radio clock that never slows down. If that's the case, why does that say 7:30? Radio clock added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright, so let's piece together this murder. Here's what might have happened. Nekomaru goes into shutdown. Sets a alarm clock timer for himself at 7:30. Maybe someone presses the button to go to Monokuma, then kills him. That might have been the sequence that finished him off. Maybe? The timer has to have some relevance, right? There's something protruding from the back of his neck. Yep. The good night button, it's clearly open. They pressed it and forced him into sleep mode. Yep. Do we have anything else to see? The only thing he's changed... The only thing he changed was the chest. Everything else looked identical. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body. It seems like he's glaring at him. What's up, Nagito? This is the worst. You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. But I thought there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about? I found this under a fragment of the pillow that tipped over. Is this a doorknob? It looks like the screws came out with it. This wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it doesn't look like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob. Don't you think that's strange? Okay, so both doorknobs are intact, which means it's the grape door that's broken. Interesting. Where's this guy else mentioning? Actually, you're right. It means it's the grape door. If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the door that leads to Strawberry Hall, there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to Grape Hall we entered from, right? Yeah. Makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. How? We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to open Strawberry Hall is broken. We can repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side. You're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, there's not much I can do about it. We have plenty of parts right here. What? Huh? Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you could use. Oh, hold on. Are you saying we use the parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing with the rest of the junk. Junk? El Kazuichi? Is it possible or impossible? Well, like you said, I probably could use these parts to repair the button, but... Seriously, hold on. If you repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain. The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button, the door won't open as long as the chain's there. You don't need to worry about that at all. I don't need to worry. What does that mean? Kazuichi, we should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're gonna come later too, right? Yeah, it'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all. You should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Okay. So, are we predicting that the centerpiece also moves like it's an elevator? So I did say they might be layered on top of each other. But Broken doorknob, added to the triplets. What happened to him? He seems to be on edge about something. Who knows? That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right? Had something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. Wonder what it could mean. To tell you the truth, Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all. None of the clocks had their times messed up. Why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? Don't get that bastard at all. The clocks are identical? Curious. Now, why don't we head over Strawberry Tower? Along with the doorknob matter, there are many mysteries surrounding we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of those mysteries. Maybe. Looks like it's all we can do. Let's head over. Alright, thanks for the drink. Thanks for the drink, Beaton. What Nagito said about the door opening, what does he plan to do with the chain? Doesn't matter, because we're not using that door. It looks like it won't come off easily. Does Nagito have a plane or something? I don't understand this at all. I think I understand. Leave here. Talk to Chiaki as she is the best surviving girl. Along with the doorknob matter, there are many mysteries surrounding we don't understand. Okay, same question. That is, if we really can enter from the other side. Alright. Let's go, elevate. Thanks to Kazuichi, the elevator's working now. Let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. Okay. So, red flags all over Chiaki. She's gonna live. She's gonna live. It's been a while since I come to Strawberry House. You're here. Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Well, the damage wasn't too bad. Once I got the parts, I was able to fix it right away. Got a lot of nerve to say that we used Monokuma parts without my permission. Well, I mean, even so. Anyway, now that we're here, why don't we hurry up and try it? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door? There's no way it will open. You haven't done anything about the chain. Again, they're separate. The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked up by the chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that, it doesn't even matter if you fix the door on the outside. Time to find something? Well, we'll know if we try it. It's not even worth trying it. Now, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it, we should give it a shot. Yeah, it'd be great. Alright. Time to press this button. Everyone's, like, lined up. Open sesame. There's no way the door will open, not when the other side's chained. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. That was too fast. Okay, and we're at the same orientation. That's big. Nani the fuck? So the chains disappeared. The green door handle is missing. Where are the... The door is... interesting. It is an elevator, right? The floor is an elevator, right? This means the floor is an elevator, correct? The floor is an elevator and it... Right? The floor is an elevator. That's what this means. I'm just trying to... Like, the door is the floor is an elevator. That's what this means, right? It's hard to tell due to our lack of depth perception, but I think there would be enough clearance for the handles. This has to mean it's an elevator, as we have the exact same orientation as previously. So the floor is an elevator. We rotate 180 degrees. Like I said, we rotate 180 degrees because the building is stacked. Because the two floors are stacked on... The two houses are stacked on top of each other. I think. Why did it open? Yeah. Either that or they're adjacent in a different manner, but... If possible, where did the chain go? Oh, that's not the only thing that's strange. Right, there's no way to say this. It looks weird. What do you mean, huh? this all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? You're right, when we were inside Grape Tower. Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. So if we enter from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. But it's not. Because, as he's about to demonstrate... Why is it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Great Hall? Not just that, the parts I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Ooh, he even specified, though they clearly moved the... Chiaki. Body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped pillar and the spilled oil. They all moved the exact same way. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees. I can't imagine the door actually rotated 180 degrees. The floor rotated 180 degrees, but is that really what this means? More than that, I feel there's an even greater mystery now. So great it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. We might have to rethink this. We need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Strange feeling in the tower added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Chain added to your handbook. The chain disappeared. This strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Just as I thought, definitely the right choice to confirm. Just as you thought that you already knew about this mystery? Yep. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first? The door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there. The door with the picture of the grapes. This should lead to Grape Hall. What? Huh? One of the doorknobs is gone, like screws came out with it. Look closely. It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor. See, the screws came out with it, right? And the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall. That's important. So he was killed by... He was killed while it was oriented in this way originally. He was killed while it was oriented in this manner in some way, shape, or form. Good to know. Yep. That's what it looks like. When you said clue, you're talking about this? What is it a clue to? Well, we know this. It's about the state of the crime scene. He was originally in this way, right? Broken doorknob updated in your handbook. Check the trick bullets. Yep. Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. One clue will change everything. What? All the mysteries are solved. Everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What's that mean? Even if I ask him, Nagito probably won't give me an answer, so it'd be a waste of time to ask. Ding dong, bing bong. Looks like it's time. It appears it's time for the class trial. To tell you the truth, I'm tired, extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Ah, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy I just want to ditch. Though I don't really feel like it, I'll show you my serious side when you come to class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously. And it looks like it's gonna start. Another class trial. How are we supposed to get to the class trial, Grant? Alright, we can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen? Oh, well, you guys hear something? Hear something? What do you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then, it suddenly appeared before us. What? 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 That's how it shows up? could easily have killed like a half dozen people doing that. Holy shit. Is he telling us to go inside from here? It seems that way. Hi, I'm gonna go. Hold on, Nekomaru, I'll make sure I avenge you. At least be a little cautious, it's obviously a trap. A decree. I detect a scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying don't go inside. How interesting! If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. Yeah, she'll get moving as well. Right? It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia is going, there's no way I'm not going to go. Alright, it's so damn annoying. Guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma Rock. Until I was the only one left, and when I was about to take a step forward, were the same step ladders. Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked on Monokuma Rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone holds the title of ultimate. I always believed I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know my place. What are you saying? That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that true hope would be born. I always believed the talent that survived would be the true hope. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from murder? Oh, really? Really? Are you suggesting sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? You're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours the weak hope. After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that. I guess he likes the survival of the fittest idea, but that's not normally how society works. Though probably not how hope works. Well, it's not like how I wanted to say to you. What I wanted to say to you anyway. There's one novel I like, a peculiar mystery story. A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. When you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? The heck are you talking? You're just jumping from one topic to another? I can't comment on a book I've never read before. Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope. I love hope. In some ways we're similar, but maybe the difference is what makes me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting. Everyone. Do you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve corps students are so full of themselves. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma Rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma Rock. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed. Over in a normal elevator that shakes this bad. It reminds me of how efficient the elevator in the funhouse was. That's probably true. The elevator continued to shake, and descend deeper and deeper, and suddenly, it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened. Okay, interesting design of this room. I understand your desire to applaud this wonderfully vulgar trial ground. But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things. Let's just get on with it already. It's so sad. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad. Hey, don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll a die and depending on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. Oddly specific. Oddly specific. What an extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, but now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the 4th class trial was about to open. Nekomaru need I, the ultimate team manager, more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane. His appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. Just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never, ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial, billing with hope and despair, began. Whew. Damn. I'm surprised how interesting this one's twists are. Do we have any new skills? Oh, I forgot to buy any. Well, that probably answers that question. Alright. Ready to find out who the killer is? Are you guys ready to avenge Nidai and send whoever killed that innocent man to their inevitable demise? Are you ready to survive yet another class trial? Well, we'll have to find out next time, guys.